Mr. Heffron here. Here's a short video on how to work with Adobe PDF files in the D2L shell. So a lot of people have been asking for help, like how do we fill it in? So I'm just going to go through a couple things you could do. So first of all, let's just go find one of the PDFs. So if we go to the chemistry module here, we'll see there's a lab safety review. So I'm just going to click on that one. See the lab safety pops up here. First thing you need to do is download the file. So we're just going to hit download. Okay, now you have two options. One thing you can do is try to work with Google Docs. So what I do is I go to my Google Drive. So usually just go to the waffle and click on Drive. And from here, I'm just going to go to where I downloaded the file. I'm going to drag that up to my drive right there and let go. Okay, so what that's going to do is that's going to download the file to my Google Drive. Now I'm going to right click and I'll get this little menu and I'm going to go to Open With and I'm going to choose Google Docs. Okay, so what this is going to do is try to convert the PDF into a Google Doc. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. So there it is, but you'll notice it doesn't look the same. It has messed up some of the formatting, and it has also lost a couple images. It didn't know how to process the images, I guess, so I lost the laser and the electrical. But generally, most of the information is there. So for example, this should be on the next page, so if I just go Control-Enter, that skips to the next page, and then I could start filling things in. So for example, we was misspelled, so maybe I can fix that. And I can type in workplace hazardous materials information system. There we go, and fill that in. And you can fill in, most of the sheet this way if you want. The other option you have is if you want to work with Microsoft Word, you can try that. So what you do is you right click and say Show in Folder, just so you can see where it's located. So I see it's in my Downloads folder. And then if I try to open it, it'll load it up into Adobe Acrobat Reader. Now, unfortunately, if I try to hit the Edit, it brings me to a website where it'll ask me if I want to buy a professional version, which I don't feel like doing because that's a lot of money. And maybe you don't feel like spending the money on that either. Or same thing, if I try to convert it, the same thing will happen. So if I try to make a conversion here, hit the Convert button, it'll also pop up that I need to buy Adobe Acrobat. So since I don't feel like doing that, I just have to find another way to do this. So what I'm going to try to do is try to use Microsoft Word to do it. So you can't open it directly into Word. You probably have to go to Word first. Then you can go File, Open, and then you go to the computer, find your Downloads folder, and then go find the file that you're trying to open. There it is, Lab Safety Review PDF. Okay, it's going to try to convert it. It'll warn you it's not going to be perfect. But since most of the PDFs probably were made in Word at one point in time, it'll come out not too bad. So there you go. So you can see it looks pretty good. It's better formatted. Didn't lose my images this time. That's great. And so now I can do the same thing. I can go workplace hazard this information system. So you get the idea anyway. So you can fill it in. So those are two possibilities. A third possibility is if you can't get these two methods to work, then what you can do is go back to where you see the document, okay? And you can make it go to maximum screen. So I'm just going to click on this. There we go. Oh, there it is. There's the full screen button right there. And if you just want to use some of it or part of it, try this. So I'm going to go function print screen on my computer. So that was function print screen. All right. And then I can load it up in either in Paint or another photo editing program. I'm just going to paste it in, Control V. And then I'm going to grab the section that I'm interested in, like this this right here. Okay. I'm going to crop it. And then I'm going to go select all, copy, and I'm going to go back to Microsoft Word. Let's just make a new one here. Okay. And then make a couple dots or periods just so that you have room to play with it. And then you're going to paste it in like this. Now, you'll find at this point in time, if you try to type things in, it messes up. It won't let you type it in. But what you can do is in Microsoft Word and some other programs, you can click on that image that you brought in, and you'll see this little layout option here. Or if you go to the picture options, the wrap text option, you want to choose behind text. So you choose behind text. Now, you can actually write right on top of the actual image. So space over, let's say the fire blanket is by the front door. The emergency shower is by the front door. You can actually type over top of the image in Microsoft Word, and some other programs will allow that as well. It's a little harder to do with Google Docs. But then you can just make up your own sheet. So lab, safety, and it. Okay. Also, besides getting images like that, the screenshot, you may be able to, let's just go back to the document. You may be able to highlight a section at a time like this, Control C, and you can try to bring that back into Microsoft Word. And yeah, as you can see, it's not perfect, but you may be able to get a section at a time in as well. So, like that. Okay, so yeah, don't expect perfection when you copy and paste, but that's what you can do. So there you go, 4 options. One, you can download it and then drag it into your Google Drive and then open with Google Docs. Or you can open the file location, see where it is, and if you do buy Adobe Acrobat Pro, you can edit it, you can convert it, whatever you like. Or you can find that location using Microsoft Word and then open it, it'll try to convert it. And the other option is take a screenshot of the parts that you need and then paste those screenshots after you crop them into the document you're working with. So I hope this helps. I know it's a little frustrating. First time you get a PDF file in a course shell and it's like, how do I fill this in? I mean, the 5th method is to print it off, fill it in, and then upload it, but it's a lot of printing and it's a real tedious method. So good luck, and please email me if you're stuck. Thank you.